Good morning, everyone. We are the first group who will present the details that happened in the cry of Balintawak. As you all know, there are different accounts and perspectives that discuss their ideas regarding the topic. For us, we will talk about Masangkay's account. So here are the members who will report the main concepts of Masangkay's narration on the cry of Balintawak.
Who was Guillermo Masangkay? Guillermo Masangkay was one of the eyewitnesses of the cry of Balintawak or cry of Pugadlawin. He was born on June 25, 1867 in Tondo, Manila and died on May 30th, 1963. He was an advisor and a friend of Andres Bonifacios. He served as a general of the Katipunan and he was one of the first members of the organization and he was only 17 at that time.
The people who attended the meeting were Andres Bonifacio, Emilio Jacinto, Enrique Pacheco, Pio Valenzuela, Teodoro Plata, Tomas Renzo, Aguedo del Rosario, and also included delegates from Bulacan, Cabanatuan, and Cavite.
Who are the objectors of the revolution early advancement? The objectors of the revolution early advancement are Teodoro Plata, Bricio Pantas, and Pio Valenzuela. These three objected for the reason that the Filipinos will be surprised and will not have enough preparation.
Now, when and where was the meeting held? It was held on August 26, 1896 in Apolonio Samson's house in Balintawak. Then what was the purpose of the meeting? Early in the morning on that same day, many big names attended. More on that later. The purpose of the meeting was to discuss when the revolt should take place. Somehow, a few opposed the thought or the suggestion that they should start the revolution that early though.
Now, we recount what Andres Bonifacio said before they tore up the cedulars. On August 26, 1896, the revolutionaries discussed where to start the revolution while Teodoro Plata, Bricio Pantas, and Pio Valenzuela were opposed to it, stating that the Filipinos lacked preparations and will eventually get shocked and overwhelmed by the Spaniards. But then, Andres Bonifacio appeared before his fellow Filipinos and asked them, if the revolution doesn't start now, then when? We will eventually get overwhelmed and overpowered by Spain if we don't do so. So what do you have to say about that? They then replied, we will rebel. Bonifacio then said, the revolution must start now because if not, many Filipinos will perish. After that, seeing the cedula as a sign of Spain's oppression and tyranny, they decided to tear the cedulas and express it as a sign of their open defiance against Spain rule in their country, the beginning of their fight for freedom and independence.
So in summary, the cry of Balintawak occurred on August 26, 1896. The cry, defined as the turning point when the Filipinos finally refused Spanish colonial dominion over the Philippine Islands. With tears in their eyes, the people as one man pulled out their cedulas and tore them into pieces. And that is all for our report. Thank you so much for listening.